Hey, everybody, welcome to another edition of the bar right here on VRR, the Veteran Revolt Radio. I'm your host, John Kerman, aka Minnie. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. 2311 was my MOS. Ayoyes. I'm a card carrier member of the E4 Mafia, allegedly, and OG of, well, I guess can't say OG anymore. You can say founding member of VRR, Veteran Revolt Radio. Sorry about the late start. I apologize. I fucked up. Some other people fucked up. We all fucked up. And I didn't realize I was down 2 co-hosts until like showtime, which was like 27 minutes ago. So good job, me. But we're going to have a few people in the bar. Pterodactyl is going to make an appearance. He's going to be co-hosting with me all night. Blue's going to make an appearance. We'll see who else we can kind of come on. But I did all this prep and all for naught because I didn't take proper notes and write down that my co-hosts were going to be gone. So I'm an idiot. It happens on the second episode on the new station. So good job, me. But it is what it is. We'll still have some fun. We'll still talk some shit. Thanks for tuning in. Please share a show out wherever, however you can. Your personal page, your story, any groups you belong to helps us out tremendously. We do this for free because we're not monetized, at least not yet. We'll work on that eventually, I hope. But well, let's see who's checking in. Veterans Way Radio. John, Veteran Revolt Radio. Remember we talked about this last week? I mean, I remember that, which is bad. But yeah, new station, bro. New station. Ooh. Yep. So this is how screwed up shit is. I'm drinking warm Guinness tonight, which is actually okay. I don't really mind it. But without further ado, he was It still is considered a co-host on Sports Church and the Bar. He's made many appearances since he's been a regular. And he's wearing a beautiful jersey tonight. He's a United States Marine Corps veteran as well from the great state of Wisconsin, which is where I am from as well. Without further ado, let's bring on the pterodactyl. There it is. What's going on, man?
Not much. I was at a birthday party for my nephew beforehand, so that's part of the reason we're delayed getting on tonight. I had to get back from that.
No worries, man. I could have jumped on and filled the time, but I was like, hey, John.
Yeah,
Hey,
nobody else is here.
Yeah. Hello, Ed. Remember that? Remember we used to call you Ed?
Mr. Yeah, Ed Gein, because I used to always wear the whatever
trapper hat.
Yeah, the trapper hat, whatever you want to call it. I forget what the technical term for that hat is. It don't matter. It was a hat. I think I still got it somewhere. I gotta find it. I got the hat for my daughter's hockey team on tonight. And then the Shoresy jersey from when they played for the native team.
God. Love it. Yeah. Hey,
we had the parent player game last week, and I wore this. Got it in the mail like the day before the parent player game. So first time I wore it was to actually play hockey, which I've only done like 3 times in my life, and I can't skate. So yeah, that was fun. Actually, if you look on the Sports Church page, I live streamed it. I had somebody on the bench live stream it. So there's video of me trying to play hockey on the Sports Church page. If you haven't seen it, I had wireless earbuds in too, so you could hear me. I was attempting to talk trash to some of the girls. It didn't really go that well. Like, oops. Sammy's one friend Natalie's sitting there, and I like skate up to her for the face off, and I'm like, "Hey, what's up, short stuff? Is that like a 20 flex or what kind of stick is that?" She's like, "Yeah, I think it is actually." It's like, damn it. I was trying to, because I think that's like the lowest flex rating they have. It's like, oh shit.
Oops. What the fuck is this? The baseball classics. I know, man, but I still got to do the show. I do it every week. I probably do about 40 shows a week, and it's starting a new station, so I got to miss a little baseball, man. And if you know me, you follow the show, you know I'm a baseball freak. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a baseball freak, but I'm going to miss a little bit. But we can talk about that real quick.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of writing that is. Is that kanji or hiragana or hatagana? Or
shit, man, I don't know. You got me, but I don't.
If my wife was here, she knows how to read all those.
I don't like the lineup. I don't like the American lineup. Like I don't like Schwartz batting. What is he batting, like 6th? That dude bats leadoff, or he bats in front of somebody like Goldschmidt. Like he needs to be protected a little bit. And they got him batting like 6th. I'm like, what are you doing? Japanese.
Well, is it hiragana Japanese or hatagana Japanese? Because there's 2 different styles of writing. I remember.
Listen to this guy going off on the Japanese knowledge.
I just remember that because I was stationed in Iwakuni. That's where me and Irene met. So.
There you go.
And then they use kanji there too sometimes, but that's more Chinese.
What's new? So what's new with you, man? I mean,
well, hockey season just kind of ended. I guess we're supposed to have the state tournament this weekend.
Does it ever end?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So tryouts there, like for the region all-star teams, is on Tuesday. So if Sammy makes that, she'll be in the Coleman Cup for a 2nd year in a row, which I think she will. And then Hockey Factory tryouts are like the day after the Coleman Cup tryouts, but she might want to take a break from that season and just do some private lessons with a goalie instructor instead of actually playing the spring season, and then trying out for Team Wisconsin later on. So we'll see. We'll see.
Station and I can't even pronounce it right now.
Atsugi?
Oh, there you go.
I don't know where Atsugi is in Japan.
I don't either.
Yeah, I guess I could look it up. I know a little bit about Japan, but not a whole lot. I lived there for a year when I was stationed at Iwakuni, but
what were you doing today? Is it Iwakuni an air base?
It's Marine Corps Air Station, yeah.
Yeah, so all right. So you were
comms at an air station.
Wow, you went like me, like full pogue. Like pogue. Like the air wing. Air wing's great though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love the air wing. I mean, they take it. They try to be a little too grunty, but like I think that's the thing with Pogue units is they try to be like hardcore, and it's like no, you're not, and you're never gonna be, unless your job is humping. You're not gonna be. You're just not. You can try all you want, but it's just not gonna happen. No grunt's ever gonna look at you. Oh, look at those comm guys. They're hardcore. Like never said ever in the history of the Marine Corps. So I don't know why they try so hard. It is what it is. Oh, hey, what's up, Matt? How you doing? Hey, brother.
Atsugi is south of Tokyo. Is it close to Camp Fuji then?
I don't know.
Because I think Camp Fuji's kind of up in that area. We went up to Camp Fuji for one of our field exercises.
Matt, our resident UK fan. Hey, brother, sisters, arms, how you doing? Just waiting to see if my visa to the United States approved. It's been over a year now. I just sent my passport to U.S. Embassy. Waiting. It's been so stressful. Worth it in the end. Absolutely, man. Just stay out of, New York City, Portland, Seattle, pretty much all of California, Chicago,
Milwaukee.
Yeah. Hey, I heard a funny story. There's it may not be funny. I don't know, but there's a tribe up in Wisconsin that is barricading residents. They're blockading the road. Look it up right now.
North, what, like the Oneidas or what?
No. It's a smaller tribe. It's got to be small. That's the first thing I thought was the Oneidas. Like, no way they pulled this off.
Potawatomi, I think.
No, not the Potawatomi either. No, it's some other tribe. They're
the whatever river.
I don't know. They're bitching about some infrastructure deal, and so the people that live like around the reservation or something like that.
Yeah, I think I got an idea. I got an idea what tribe it might be.
Chris, I'll send you a link if you want, and you can pop on. And sure, it'll let you on if I send you a direct link to it. And Matt, hey, when you get here, let us know, man, and we'll get you to one of our places and get you on air with us. That'd be fun. Have a limey, no offense, live in studio. Shots.
Okay, I hear one day ago.
He's calling for shotskis. You know what that means? I mean shotskis. What does that mean, Minnie? It means shots. It means shots, Joe. We're gonna do shots.
So the Lac du Flambeau band of the Chippewa is
that's it. Ooh, if I was curious tonight, it may be a short show because I'm drinking this tonight, and that's bad news, Bears. It's bad news, Bears. This stuff is so expensive and so good, though. That's not so expensive, but it's pretty expensive for Jameson. It's like pretty much, I don't know, like 40% more expensive than a regular bottle of Jameson. But I sprung for it. Why not? What the hell? So, yeah. Shots. No, you know what? Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do the CMH. Now let's just do the shots. Let's do the shots. To those who paved the way for us, to those who served to the left and the right of us, the blood, mud, sweat, and tears, sand, dust, inspections, boredom, barracks parties, and NJPs, to those crazy enough to follow on us and do those exact same things, to those we lost in far off lands, to those we lost at home, to the demons who simply could not run the bar and VRR, salute. Yeah, that's some evil shit. I'm beginning concerned though. Where the fuck is Dean?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in yet.
Yeah, I know. That's scary. I actually sent him a link.
Yeah, it might be because we started so late too. Just maybe since we were waiting so long, it's like, oh, maybe they're not doing the show tonight.
Ah, no way. I sent it to. He just said, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send him a text. Watch here. Where you at, bro? I wonder if you can see this. Where you at, bro? I need my Dean. I need my dude. I need my comments, man. I need my Aussies back. I lost one. That's okay. She was a bit fucking crazy. But I need my other one. I need my two of them back. We had quite a few. Actually, about 4 or 5, and then we dropped down to like 1. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Now being on Rumble. So if you're watching this on Facebook, head on over to Rumble. I'm actually watching the stream.
Oh, we are
Rumble
live
right now.
Oh
yeah,
nice.
Go over to Rumble and just search.
That makes everything, that frees everything up so much, because if Facebook it gets all bent out of shape, Rumble isn't going to.
No, and we're kind of transitioning to that in YouTube, and kind of going to wean ourselves off of Facebook a little bit. And it's just going to take. We're going to have to get the whole crew together. Basically, what's going to happen? I'm going to ask you guys to all get together, do a meeting, and we're going to kind of give everybody a little bit of responsibilities, if you will, and get this going. And the goal is to get monetized. The goal is to pay back Kyle, because Kyle's fronting the money on all of this.
Right.
And once
I seen that.
He's getting paid, then we can dole out to the rest of the crew. And I think once that happens, we'll have a lot more regulars on the bar. Just even if it's a $20 check a week, a lot more people would show up for an hour or 2 hours. I think, I think it would help motivate, because you're Saturday night, you're not doing anything anyways. Might as well get paid $20, right? Or, $30 or whatever it is. So I'm working with a, have you seen us blow up cows yet? Have you seen that yet?
Seen what now?
We blew up some cows. We didn't blow up some cows. I showed some well, they're on Rumble now, but they've been on YouTube forever. They're called the Grim Reapers. They play a game, not game, it's a simulator / game called DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, and they blew up some cows. And I'm working with them to commission to do a commission to do a video for Veterans Day.
Yeah, didn't we played that? We played that like last year, I think, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
We played that video on the bar, actually.
Yeah,
I remember that now.
So, but they're moved to Rumble, and everybody's starting to move to Rumble. So we're gonna transition over there, if you will.
Rumble's the future, man.
Yep. We'll have our YouTube up here probably within the next week, and then we'll see where we go from there. But thanks everybody for joining. Matt, let us know. Absolutely, let us know if you get your visa approved. I don't know why it shouldn't, unless you done some naughty things. I don't know, man. We'll see. Hey, I tell you, I don't know if this happened to you yet, because you're a bit younger than me. I talked about it a little bit last week, but since you're here, I thought I'd bring it up again. I got served last week.
Served.
Like, I was walking out of a door at the coffee shop, which I do every morning because I have a just about what 1 month old ish, and I don't sleep a lot. I mean, I sleep more than my wife does, but
somebody called you sir?
Yeah. So I'm walking out of a fucking coffee shop with my coffee, just if I could mainline it into my arteries, I would, because I need it. And this, I don't know, gotta be late teens, early 20s, lady opens up the door and lets me walk through, because I've got one hand of coffee, another hand of a quiche dog. You know what quiche dog is? Apparently it's a coffee shop.
Is it like a hot dog inside a quiche?
See, that's what I thought when I ordered it. That's when I asked them what it was, because I needed something for breakfast to settle the stomach a little bit before I fired all this coffee down. And no, it's just it's like a breakfast casserole type thing, but it's egg based, so it's like quiche, but it's not. That's what I thought. I thought I was getting a fucking dog that was quiche with like sausage and spinach and cheese and egg and whatever. Nah, it's just a loaf thing. But anyways, I'm walking through, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you very much." She goes, "Oh, you're welcome, sir." And I'm like, I get about halfway to the car, and I'm like, "Whoa, what just happened?" And I look back, and of course, she had to be wearing yoga pants. So I, I'm a man. I'm a happily married man, but I still was like, ooh. And then, it kicked back in. Liz Brain was like, "Hey, you just got served." I'm like, "Oh my god, I did. I just got served. I'm a sir now. Fuck me." I didn't know how to deal with it. It took me all day to process it. It really did. I was like, I don't know what the heck's going on. Like, sir, is my beard getting that fucking gray? Like, I don't want to be like Pook Dog, Brother Bishop Pook Dog, and dye my fucking beard. But if it comes to it, it comes to it. But where do you find this shade of orange, by the way? I don't think they make it. If they just wash the gray out, I'm okay with that. But even then, I'm like, I don't know.
Just as long as you don't do some kind of fucking millennial bullshit where you got like a blue fucking beard or some shit.
Oh, no. Never gonna happen, man. But that brings
look like reverse Antifa.
Yeah, there you go. Right. Red, white, and blue, my shit. No. And then today I had to run. I had to go get coffee because I was falling away fast, and I waited too long to ask my wife. I asked my wife to take a nap, because she has to watch both the kids, and I'm like, and I just zoning out. I'm playing a video game on my laptop, and I'm zoning out. And I'm like, oh shit, it's way too late. So I go get coffee, then I go get my booze, and come home, and I had to stop and get cigarettes, and I go to get cigarettes, and the dude working the counter has got his girlfriend behind there. I piece together as it's happening. I don't necessarily pick it up right away, but I turn, and out of the corner of my eye, I see her go like this. Now, what do you think that means?
That you got something on your face?
Nope. Like she wasn't looking at me. She was looking at him.
Oh.
Pig.
Oh.
Thought I was a cop. Because I got out of my car, and I carry every day. I carry everywhere I go. Probably some places you're not supposed to be honest with you.
Right.
But fuck that shit, because that's where the crazy people go to shoot people. So
exactly.
I'll take the hit and go to jail.
All the mass shootings happen in fucking gun-free zones. So that's the place you need it the most.
and I may or may not know the prosecuting attorney where I live. So I may or may not have played golf with him a few times before. And I hate golf. To be honest, it wasn't real golf. It was golden tee. But I was a bartender. I was a bartender at a place where he frequently got to know each other pretty well. He kind of hinted that I should go back to school and go into law. I'm like, yeah, that's never gonna happen, bro. But anyways, moving on. Like, I got out of my car, and I kind of adjusted my my holster. I have a new holster from We the People holsters. It's nice, but it was pinching the shit out of me. And so I got it and I adjusted it. And I think she caught it. Which is a very, very sly. She couldn't have been 18 years old, or if that, a day over, right? But to catch that, I gotta give her props. She caught me. She saw me adjusting my holster. Which, I mean, if I wouldn't have done, you can't tell. I've got this I got this claw on it. It's called a claw. The claw.
You're afraid of the claw.
Yeah, it attaches to the holster, and it presses your firearm up against your body, so that you don't imprint on your shirt, so you don't see that I have a gun. Now, if you look real close and you know what you're looking for, you can see the bulge because of my belt. But you're wearing a loose T-shirt, you're never gonna notice it. But I thought it was funny. I almost wanted to come back and comment. We're like, good catch. Like, I mean, I've got gun stickers. I have a 6R sticker, and I have a Marine Corps sticker on my driver's side left rear window. That's for a couple purposes. One, don't fuck with me. Two, when you pull me over, I'm a veteran and I'm carrying. Just to let you know, even though in the state of Ohio, if they run your license plate, if you have a carry and concealed license, it pops up on your license when they run it they run your plates. It's going to pop up that you have a carry and concealed license. But I don't know if that's changed, because now Ohio's constitutional carry, which I don't know. This is controversial. I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not. I am not a huge fan of. I don't like the fact that nobody has to take steps to carry a firearm. There's a lot of stupid people out there, bro. A lot of stupid people out there. And you can just fucking go to a gun store, buy a gun, and carry. It bothers me a little bit.
There are, but
I don't like restrictions. I just want you to go through some steps. Just a couple steps. Background check, for one. You
don't lose God-given rights for being stupid.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, I mean, it started with the pandemic.
I get what you're saying. But.
Yeah, I mean, no training whatsoever. None. I mean, my wife had to go through a class before they went constitutional carry. But now nobody does. Now it's just you got the money, you can pass a background check. Here's a firearm, go crazy. Like, whoa, what? I know it's controversial because it's a little anti-2A, but I mean, come on, man. You've seen people out there and they got guns now. Like, ugh.
I get it. I mean, you have rights, but along with rights, you have responsibilities. And even though I can't force you to go to a class, you should. If you're going to exercise the right, you should.
Yeah,
But
you should know. You gotta
so
go to classes.
I get what you're
get
saying.
A driver's license. Like, why can't you just like? You can't purchase a gun until you take a basic firearms safety course, and it has to be affordable. It took my wife 2/3 of a day, like 6 hours, from start to finish, including firing and everything. That's not a big ask. I don't think it's a big ask at all.
But even at that, that's a bare minimum. If you're gonna, I mean, I'm from the school of thought, and not everybody thinks like me that, I'm going to try to keep proficient. I'm going to try to be as well up to speed on anything that I'm using. So,
that's
but yeah, I know. I get what you're saying. Cause there's plenty of people out there that don't have that kind of mentality. They're just like, oh yeah, I just got this. And, if I want to use it, I'm going to use it, but I'm not actually going to train how to use it properly. And then those are the same people that are waving it around and pointing it at somebody.
I love those videos on Instagram and everything, like Instagram or Facebook Watch, whatever. Not the Facebook or anything, but we are still on Facebook. Where like the dude gangster walks up and he just walks up, pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, it's like,
I saw one the other day, and his bro's like, dude, you didn't hit anything. He's like, oh man, sometimes it'd be like that. Like, no, my wife is a better shot, shit-faced drunk than you are.
Sometimes it be like that.
Sometimes it just be like that, bro. No, it did not be like that. It is so simple that some of the best shots to come out of the military, I guarantee you this, never shot a rifle, never shot a pistol in their life. They just learned the basic shit, applied it, and kept doing the fundamentals, and slowly but surely their brain and their body picked it up, and they got better and better and better and better and better. Like, I was an atrocious pistol shot when I first bought my HK. Terrible. Took a couple classes, bought a dry fire system, and practiced my ass off, and I've almost over like 6,000 rounds in dry fire just through that pistol, and maybe a couple, probably like 400 or 500 live. And now I am above average, but I am nowhere near good. I'm working on like the fast pull drills and all that shit, and it's difficult because to do like a fast pull drill, like a hostage drill, they call it, like you have to pull, aim, fire, and you've got like under 3 seconds to do it, and it measures your accuracy every time, and it's like, so it's a tense thing, right? You get you want to get and you can't get you have to be firm, straight in, straight out, straight.
What are you using for dry fire? The Mantis?
Yeah, it's a Mantis X. I can't remember what version of it is, but it's an app on my phone, and it's a little attachment that goes on the front of my Picatinny rail, on the bottom of my HK, and it's awesome. I love it, but it humbles the shit out of you. But I became a good left-hand shot, a good left-hand shot. Like, actually, be honest with you, I concentrate, I think, a little bit more and take a little bit more time when I'm shooting left-handed, freehand, no support. Like my average score, if I look it up, I think is like maybe a point higher shooting left-handed than it is right-handed support, which is whatever, but it is what it is. Am I drinking Turkish coffee again? I wish, dude. No, I went to my local chain was closed by the time I went, so I went to this place called Bigsby. And
we got one of those. They just opened one next to the Walmart in Plymouth.
Yeah, they're all right.
I haven't tried it yet.
They're all right. It's got a caramel marvel. It's not bad. Shit ton of sugar in it.
That must be a bigger one than the one we have out by us, because the one we have is just like a drive-through thing, and it's just like a little.
Most of them are. Some of them have walk-ins, but it's a Midwest chain for sure.
And then the other one that's been popping up all over the place out here is Scooters.
Like, never heard of Scooters.
Neither had I, and now they built one in Fond du Lac, and I think they got one going up in West Bend, and I'd never heard of the place, and now all of a sudden there's like 3 of them within half an hour of me. It's like, what the heck? And I kind of live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm in the Kettle Moraine forest. So.
No, not drinking the Turkish coffee. You know, though that was a lifesaver. There was a little Mediterranean restaurant, technically Syrian, and God bless their cotton socks. Because anybody gets out of that shithole and is able to open up a place and make some money. I mean, it was the whole family was in there working the restaurant, which I fucking love. I'm sure some of the younger ones don't, but I loved it. And the food was fucking amazing. And I'm like, by the way, you guys got any coffee? And the old man says, you over at the hospital? I said, yep. He says, having a baby? I said, yep. He says, I make it extra special for you, my friend. You know, it's an Arab when they say my friend. You know, it's an Arab when they say my friend. That is an Arab thing. My friend or my buddy. And yeah, I saw sounds, could hear colors, and was in the bathroom after about 15 minutes of drinking this coffee, trying to unify Newtonian physics and quantum theory, just with like the crazy guy from fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia with like yarn and markers. And yeah, I was playing A Beautiful Mind, the home game in a hospital. I was so
Charlie Day, right?
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
See, when you first said that, I was thinking of Good Will Hunting.
Well, yeah, a little bit like that, but oh man, it was that shit. Whew. If you've never had Turkish coffee, try it sometime. You don't ever need to go back to cocaine ever again. Turkish coffee, you're good. I'm telling you, you're good. It's cheaper, safer-ish, probably. Not laced with fentanyl. And yeah, oh my God, it had me so wired. John says they should teach basic firearm safety in school. Absolutely, I agree too. I mean, make it voluntary. You know, they want to take it, go ahead. Here's the problem with that though: insurance. Yeah, the insurance for that is got to be fucking astronomical and probably price most kids out of it. This is what it is. So it falls on the parents, unfortunately, which is fine. I mean, it's kind of okay. I'm fine with that. Like, school's got too much power anyways, man. Way too much power. We would sleep at the wheel for so long that, I mean, there's reckoning. There's been reckonings coming, and there's more to come for sure. I'm sure there's a lot of wokey school board members that have been fired and will be fired. And that's a good thing because you should pay attention to your school board. I mean, think about it. Before 5 years ago, did you really even think about your school board? Did you?
You really should. I don't know if you've seen this. I listen to a radio station out of Arizona every day because guy that used to be on the radio here in Milwaukee.
Todd Belling?
Years ago. No, not Belling. Belling's still here in Milwaukee. James T. Harris. He used to be over on WTFJ. He went to Arizona years ago, but I listen to him every day on iHeartRadio. They got this school board out there, Washington Elementary. One of their school board members is a furry. Like, she shows up to the meetings with the cat ears.
Oh, yeah, I saw that chick. Yes.
They ended a contract with Arizona Christian University because Christians' beliefs don't line up with the LGBT.
With furries? Yeah. Yeah,
apparently. You know what? And I actually got on the radio on his show on Thursday. They did the whole last skit was a message I left because they were talking about the furry member. And I'm like, yeah, furries are weird, but have you ever heard of bronies? So the whole last section was about bronies.
What the fuck's a brony?
So bronies, I don't know if it's like a subset of furries. Or something.
There's a subset of these people. I mean, God bless them.
So there's guys out there that are into My Little Pony porn.
Do you know how scary that is? That there's enough people out there that is a marketable thing. That people can invest money to take time to create this thing because it will make them money because people will consume that product. That's insane.
I think I first heard about this like a year or two ago when we were listening to, I think it was Your Mom's House podcast with Tom Segura and Christina P.
Mommy.
They were making fun of
Tom.
Or it might have been that one, or it might have been Two Bears, One Cave. It might have been Bert and Tom making fun of some guy that was a brony doing a debut video watch thing on YouTube. They were talking about it on there. That's the first time I heard about it. And then last week I seen somebody post an article on Twitter about it too, so it was kind of fresh in my mind. So I called. I was like, "Have you ever heard about these bronies?" So the whole last section of that radio shows, they were just making fun of that shit. Bro, I've never seen a naked woman and been like, you know what, make this better? If that was Twilight Sprinkle or whatever the pony's names.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
Sorry, I am multitasking and I'm doing it very poorly because to be honest with you, there's no such thing as multitasking.
Yeah, especially when you're on the air, it's like awkward silence.
Yeah, dead air. I just think back way back in the day, this very start of all this stuff, for me at least, with DV radio, way back, like 7-8 years ago, and one of the I don't even remember his fucking name anymore. I think they called him DV6, I think, and he used to always say that when there was a pause, dead air. And it was one of the funniest episodes they ever did. Actually, it was him, Six Dan. I can't remember the chick, and they had Matt Best, and I think I had Matt Best and Rocco on, and they're like, "What the hell's dead air?" And like, "Oh yeah, you gotta take a shot every time there's dead air. Every time Six is dead air because there's dead air," and that brew a whole shitstorm of shit, like 6-shot trivia on Road Rage, and oh my god. But yeah, that was way. John says he had an elementary school. The school had a rifle team. Jesus Christ, you're old.
Nice.
I'm just kidding. They closed it down the year before I graduated. And he asked, "How did you know this, Ed?" Well, hey,
I just explained it. Actually, I just explained it a little while ago. Actually, I think they still have rifle teams out here in Wisconsin, though. Actually,
affiliated with the school though, or is it like a private?
No, it is, because when I drive to Kewaskum, if I go down County G in Fond du Lac, and then I forget what it turns into when you get into Washington County, but you drive past a range and there's a big Kewaskum high school rifle range, like billboard thing in front of this gun range that they compete there. So I'm pretty sure Kewaskum High School at least has a gun rifle team.
Yeah, you graduated in 1986. About 9 years before me. 8 years. 8 years.
Kewaskum's also a school that still calls themselves the Indians. They haven't been canceled yet.
and it's also a place right next to your cockles, if you ask Dennis Leary. It sounds like a medical term. It does. Say it again. Kewaskum? Kewaskum. Yeah, it sounds like a medical term. Like I broke my Kewaskum yesterday when I was skiing. It does.
I actually, Kewaskum, they got the Wisconsin 9/11 memorial out there too. I go to that every year for that. But they got a beam from the Twin Towers in the middle of town.
Oh, nice. Oh man.
Actually, Sammy's got a volleyball game there on Monday too.
Jesus, what doesn't this girl of yours play?
Yeah, and they're undefeated in that right now too. So
she plays volleyball. Is she like kind of short?
She's the second shortest girl on the team.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, and she's definitely not a star on that team. She's doing okay. She's she plays defense a lot. She's good at reacting to the ball. I mean,
weird. Being a hockey goalie.
Yeah, she's
seeing things before they happen or as they happen. Yeah.
Starting out the first couple of games actually cost a few points because she's so used to just stopping anything that's in front of her. So stuff would be out of bounds and she'd chase it out of bounds and still hit it. It's like, no, leave it. So she's finally getting that down. But
nice.
Yeah, it's her first year. It's her first year playing. So she's definitely, one of the weaker players on the team, but her team's pretty good.
Nice. Oh man.
They've only lost out of they play 5-set games, and I think they've only lost 3 or 4 sets the entire year. They've swept 5 out of 5 for most of their games on the sets. So yeah, they got one girl on their team that's just really good at serving. She'll go off for like 10, 12 points in a row.
Oh man. Oh, what's going on in the news? Ukraine and Russia still going at it. That's getting more complicated by the day.
Yeah.
Yay. Now that Britain's giving them Challenger tanks, looks like Germany's going to kick in some tanks as well. They're talking about giving them old Eurofighters, which is a very, very capable fourth-gen aircraft. I don't know what they're going to expect them to do with that shit. I mean, fucking, average training time is like 2-3 years to get into a frontline fighter jet and as a airman or marine or a naval aviator, and they're going to just, hey, here's some fighters, go kill Russians and stuff. I don't think that's going to work out all that well, but I don't know. Apparently, people think this is going to last a lot longer than I thought it was going to last, but I don't know. It's complicated, man. People are getting pissed because we're sending a bunch of money over there, and I'm sitting over there going, yeah, I get that. I get it. But I also get that, what are you going to do? Not hook these people up? I mean, I don't know. It's so fucking complicated, man.
Yeah. Like we're getting led right into World War III is the way I feel.
Maybe
it's not even like the Russia-Ukraine thing. I mean, it comes to that. I mean, that's where it's starting at. But the way this is going to divide, it's going to be the new green economy countries versus the countries that want to burn the shit out of fossil fuels. You're going to have like us in Western Europe, and then you're going to have Russia and China and India and all these countries that it's like energy wars that are going to turn into a real war. And
you know what's funny about India?
Ukraine and Russia is just being a conduit for it.
Hopefully. I mean, what's funny about India is, you know who they buy most of their arms from? The world's largest democracy, by the way. You know who they buy most of their shit from?
China, I'm guessing.
Nah, Russia.
Okay. One of those.
And their arch enemy, which was formerly part of India, was partitioned by the British. I think it was the early 50s, like 52. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But Pakistan's biggest military supplier is China. Now, here it gets even funnier because China, most of their stuff is licensed and reverse engineered Soviet stuff. So you've got Soviet stuff facing off against Soviet stuff against Soviet stuff. Very interesting. So, like the India flies their frontline fighter is, what is it? Is it Su-30 MKI? I think, and Pakistan flies the Chinese export version, the J6 export version, J16, something like that, and they look remarkably similar. It is funny. The world's largest democracy buys most of their shit from Russia. Most of it. They buy some stuff from like EU countries, like I think they have some Typhoons and Eurofighters, possibly. I can't remember, but yeah, weird.
I mean, that makes sense why they're part of that whole BRICS thing then.
Well, I mean, we fucked that whole situation up for so long. We back Pakistan, we back India, then we back Pakistan, we back India, we back Pakistan, we back India. And so we sell arms to Pakistan, but which is mortal enemy of the world's largest democracy, which is supposed to be, democracies are supposed to never fight each other, always supposed to kind of back each other's play a little bit. India's kind of like, motherfuckers, you keep selling, these people are trying to kill us every fucking day, and you keep selling them. You selling them F-16s, motherfucker, really? So yeah, don't count on India necessarily unless China really gets uppity. But I want to get to this little gem. Twitter laughs, groans as Jill Biden gives biological male woman of courage award.
I've seen that shit.
What the shit? No, it's gone so fucking off the reservation. It is insane.
Did you see the Babylon Bee article afterwards? And they had Joe Biden give Robert Downey Jr. Black Person of the Year award for being in Tropic Thunder. Or something like that.
Oh God, that'd be great. Did you ever see him? Did you ever see his episode on Joe Rogan? Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, actually, I think I listened to it
when he asked him, "Could you make Tropic Thunder right now?" And he's like, "No, not right now. No way, No, it's a shame. Like even the good ones are getting tamed. Like Mel Brooks authorized a redo of History of the or not, but a sequel to History of the World Part 1. So there's History of the World Part 2. I watched it the other night and I was really tired, pretty cranky, but I didn't make it through an episode. I thought it sucked. And I don't, not that I want anybody to remake Blazing Saddles or Spaceballs or anything like that, but or Life of Brian or Monty Python and the Quest for the Holy Grail. But it'd still be neat if you could. And I don't even know if maybe you can. Maybe we've kind of switched over a little bit, and counterculture is now on the right instead of the left, and it was on the left for fucking almost 60 years, and then all of a sudden now, if you're on the right, which I guess I lean to now, but I'm more of a libertarian now than anything. I just kind of want to be left the fuck alone and raise my kids without you ramming your shit up my ass. Just saying.
Yeah. The thing with like you can't make these movies anymore, and then you wonder why we don't get anything original anymore. That's the thing that bothers me. Because the thing is, instead they're remaking all these movies, but they remake them to be more politically correct, and then they fucking suck. Or you're just doing sequel upon sequel to whatever worked in the past, but each one gets worse and worse and worse. And that's like the big hype right now is that Cocaine Bear movie right now, because it's just like,
which is fucking great.
You can't do anything else. So, yes.
Well, I think, don't you think what I was trying to get to? I think you can. I think it's huge. Like, for instance, believe it or not, like my wife told us to me that, and I didn't even look it up. I just took her word at face value because why not? But like, a song about Trump by the January 6th prison choir just eclipsed Miley Cyrus or somebody on iTunes. Yeah, like I think in another point, like I'm delving deep into libertarianism, and I'm trying to figure this out and where I fit in it. And I'm starting to listen to people like, well, been listening to Joe Rogan for a couple of years, starting to listen to Russell Brand. And
which did you see him light up that guy from MSNBC on
no, did he?
Earlier this week? Oh yeah, you'll have to go look up the video of that. He was on Bill Maher's show with the guy that's like the producer of MSNBC or whatever, their head guy. And this MSNBC guy's just trying to shit on Fox News about how biased they are, and Russell Brand just lets him have it. It's like, you guys are just as biased, just from the other side. And you gotta look this shit up.
Let's do it. Hold on, I got a commercial.
Yeah, Russ. Now I can't hear you, but yeah, Russell Brand just rips this guy a new one. It's a thing of beauty.
Kyle just sent me a message. He's like, I want to get on. I'm like, well, okay, dude, get on. Like,
hit the link.
Yeah, it's in the chat. Like, but yeah, let's see what he has to say here. Here we go.
It's disingenuous to claim that the biases that are exhibited on Fox News are any different from the biases exhibited on MSNBC. It's difficult to suggest that these corporations operate as anything other than mouthpieces for their affiliate owners in BlackRock and Vanguard. And unless we start to embrace, and listen, mate, like just spiritually, if I may use that word in your great country, we have to take responsibility for our own perspective. I've been on that MSNBC, mate. It was propagandist nutcrackery on there.
I guess.
Whoever edited that video put that thing in there.
Yeah,
that goes on for another like 2 or 3 minutes too, because then this MSNBC guy tries to come back on Russell Brand and ask him for examples, and Russell Brand starts just listing off examples, and it's great. I know Bongino did it earlier on his podcast because that's where I first heard it.
Oh yeah, I kind of almost forgot about that guy. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but
yeah, it was great. Yeah, Kyle's trying to figure out how to get on via internet, which I don't know what he means. We use the
I
internet.
don't know
every
either.
night.
I don't know either. I'm so confused. Send you the
Send
link.
me
You
the-
have the link. It's in the fucking chat.
It's in the group chat, man.
Oh my god.
I'll forward it to his.
Yeah, would you please send it to his personal
Share.
page or personal messenger chat? Chris Benoit Bowles, 5-1 Venezuela beating DR going tonight. I saw Mexico go down today.
All right,
that
I
was
just sent it to him.
interesting. Yeah, but yeah, I love Russell Brand, and one of the things that I feel bad about, I feel a little bad about that. Well, so the link should still work through the chat, man. It's his wife will square him away. Yeah, she will.
Like, I'm drunk and on vacation via iPhone.
One of the funny things, it was the old Bill Hicks joke he was talking about on the Joe Rogan Experience, and it was Bill Hicks. If you don't know who he is, go to YouTube, look him up. One of the best comics of all time. Definitely honorable mention on the Mount Rushmore of comedians. I don't think in the first 4, Mount Rushmore, by the way, but definitely in the top 10. And he goes, look, I like this puppet on the left. And he goes, yeah, but I like this guy on the right. And he goes, yeah, bitch, but they're both handled by the same motherfucking guy. And when he's talking about it used to be kooky. We used to call people like this kooky. Well, it's run, corporations have too much influence and all this and other things and pharma, big pharma and everything. And then all of a sudden COVID happened and we're like, oh,
okay.
That shit's real. They do have too much power. They do have too much fucking control. They fucking locked us down. They shut this country down for days, some parts, weeks, some parts for fucking months. Forced fucking basically shamed people into taking an experimental vaccine. Yeah, it was. Experimental. There's nothing wrong with saying that. It was. They cracked that motherfucker in under 6 months. Really? Really? It's 7 to 10 years to create a vaccine. They cracked that bitch in 6 months and you shove that shit in your veins? And you didn't think anything was going to happen, and people are giving this to their kids.
Yeah,
what's going to happen to those kids in 10 years, 15 years?
And if we were fucking crazy people for being like, maybe I'm going to wait and see what happens here.
Yeah,
first.
And you know what? And I was fucking scared too, man. Like, fuck. Look, I smoke. I drink, not as much as I used to. Nowhere near as much as I used to. I used to be shithouse every day. Now it's like once or twice a week, mostly the weekends. To be honest, mostly the weekends, and at night, and like I'm qualifying, like it fucking matters. But I smoke, I drink, and I had tuberculosis. Okay, 3 fucking major risk factors for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. Like if I smoke too much, if I go like 1998, hanging out in Tijuana, smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a night. I have lesions on my lungs that actually fucking cause me fucking severe pain. That's how stupid I am. I still smoke. Nowhere near as much as I used to, but again, still do it. It's fucking stupid. I get it, but moving on. Huge risk against COVID. And I'm fucking flipping out a little bit. I'm like, oh man, I get this. I am deep shit. And then more and more comes out about it. More and more goes on. And then I finally get it. Now, I got the bitch version of it. I got the Omicron. I got the bitch version of it. I know that this killed some people. Amazingly, the flu didn't kill anybody that year, which I found very interesting. But still, and I got the bitch version of it, and you know what? It sucked. It was the same thing as a flu. And I'm not comparing mine to anybody else's. I'm just telling you what mine was. It was the flu. I was fucking sick as fuck for 3 days.
I got it like a month ago
for about a week. Like really tired. Like, oh, I'm gonna go out and do some stuff, and my body's like, the fuck you are. You're not doing shit. You're gonna try, and then you're gonna want to go home and go back to sleep, which is pretty much what happened. So
yeah, I got it a couple weeks ago, and it was like it sucked for about 2 hours.
Yeah, it made its rounds. Blue, I'm waiting for Blue to come on. Where the fuck is my Blue? Where's the keeper of Minnie's leash?
Remember,
Blue got it last week or the other week, and she's still kind of recovering.
This week, I think. Yeah,
no, it was last week.
Wasn't it earlier in the week this week? I thought.
No, it was earlier last week. Yeah.
Whatever. I can't keep track of all that shit.
Me either.
Yeah, but you remember swine flu a few years ago too, like 2008-ish.
H1N1.
Yeah. I remember they rushed the vaccine out for that. It wasn't as major as this, But like there were people lined up for that
because it was
when
just
they
a
put
hyped
that
up flu vaccine.
then-
They just did the
yeah.
same thing they did for the flu vaccine every year.
I
They
got-
just ramped it up.
And yeah, I didn't go out to get that vaccine either. And I got the fucking swine flu or whatever. And yeah, it sucked for a fucking week. And then, yeah, it was like, oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I
whatever.
don't know how long he's going to be on, but without further ado, he's my co-host on Sports Church as well as the bar. You can get Sports Church tomorrow right here on the bar, Sports Church, Road Rage, and Rumble at 1900 Eastern Standard Time. Without further ado, the United States Naval veteran, Fleet Marine Force Corpsman, always known as Devil Dog. What's up, fuckface?
Hey, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I am knee deep in some pink shit, rose gold.
Whoa.
Wow, you're kind of hammered, aren't you? Kinda, a little bit.
Knee deep in the pink.
Knee deep in the pink.
I don't I don't know if you were supposed to be sharing that on air or not.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, we're not on YouTube yet, so you know.
Yeah, we
Rumble not yet.
We're on YouTube.
Not yet. We're not broadcasting. Not
I don't-
yet.
I don't care about YouTube. We're on Rumble. Rumble's
Yeah,
a
we're
feature.
on Rumble right now. I'm watching the live stream as we speak.
Hey, so how
Hey,
many
you.
teenagers, have you gotten to
Good night.
good night? You gotten to dick around your farm, eh?
What the fuck are you talking
Wait,
about?
what? I got lost there. Teenagers
too.
and then dicking around the farm, eh?
He's wearing a Shorties jersey.
Oh,
Oh, my Shorzy
Shorzy.
jersey.
Oh, gotcha.
Mother of Christ.
Sorry,
Hey,
I was
hey,
zoned out. I should have put that together.
Hey, how often do I wear a Hawaiian shirt?
Here you go. I found the full one, boys. I found the full one.
The Russell Brand thing?
I think I found the full one. I think we're gonna get a hit for this, but not on Rumble.
Already, but I
No,
have
we're
to
not. No.
It's disingenuous to claim that the biases that are exhibited on Fox News are any different from the biases exhibited on
Shots, by the way.
MSNBC. It's difficult to
That's
that corporations operate as anything other than
And
mouthpieces
if
for
you can
affiliate
understand
owners in
coming out of that
Rock and Vanguard, and unless we
Hold on for a
start to
second, Al.
embrace, and also, mate, like just spiritually, if I may use that word in your great country, we have to take responsibility for our own perspective. I've been on that MSNBC, mate. It was propagandist
Hey,
nutcrackery
Mike,
on there. I went on a show called Morning Joe. It was absurd the way they carried
Good
on.
morning, Joe. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
don't know what it was. It wasn't morning. There was no one called Joe there. No one could concentrate. They didn't understand the basic tenets of journalism. No one was willing to stick up for genuine American heroes like Edward Snowden. No one was willing to talk about Julian Assange and what he's suffered trying to bring real journalism to the American people. And I think to sit within the castle of MSNBC throwing rocks at Fox News is ludicrous.
My friend,
Make MSNBC better. Make MSNBC great again.
My friend, I would love.
On a territory you can win on, Joe.
Russell, darling. The moment that you give me a specific example, an actual example.
Okay, I'll give you
Oh,
one.
wait, just wait.
Race
Just
or
wait.
matter.
Wait. Just
let him go.
Just we need a specific
How
example.
about a specific?
let him
Let
finish.
me tell you what the specific I'd like to hear of. I'd like to hear a specific example, a provable specific example of an MSNBC correspondent or anchor being on television saying something they knew was false and we're saying behind the scenes to people, I'm about to go out and we know that the election wasn't stolen
You've
or something
illustrated this
equivalent.
example.
But I will go out on television and say the
Okay.
opposite. I will lie.
When's my answer?
Just give me the specific example.
I understand the basic
Okay,
point.
Give me a
I-
specific
I-
example.
All right.
I'm with you. I think it's a false equivalency, Russell.
It's a
No, it's not. That's your own biases, mainly.
It's not about bias. It's a false equivalency because you don't actually know anything about any of these organizations you're talking about. Even on MSNBC once, big fucking deal.
My darling, it was more than enough.
Ooh, somebody's upset.
You don't have a single actual fact.
Do you want an example? Do you want an example?
Yes.
The ludicrous, outrageous criticisms of Joe Rogan around ivermectin, deliberately referring to it as a horse medicine when they know it's an
non-responsive.
active medicine.
Non-responsible.
Yeah, that's
What,
not a bad
Rachel
example.
Maddow turning up on the TV saying, if you take this vaccine, you're not going to get it, when it hadn't been
Non-responsive.
clinically trialed for transmission.
Non-responsive.
You have to listen.
Wait.
Do you think you
Not
can
a
improve
response.
America
I
by
think we could
determinedly
all be
and
better.
avowedly condemning Fox News without acknowledging that you're participating in the same game? Did you not just listen to Bernie Sanders, someone who plainly, legitimately believes in this country and believes it's possible to change, but is bound by corruption, is bound by the lobbying system? Surely it's clear to you, Bill, as one of the great pundits and experts and comic voices, that systemic change is required. Money has to be taken out of politics. We need new political systems that genuinely represent ordinary Americans so that we can overcome cultural differences. And bickering about which propagandist network is the worst is not going to save a single American life, not improve the life of a single American child, not going to improve America's standing in the world, and the world needs a strong America, I'll tell you that.
I love it.
He just destroyed him.
Oh
Just
my God, that was
literally
embarrassing.
destroyed him.
Oh, Dominican Republic just lost by from our sports church correspondent Chris
Hey.
Benoit. Balls.
How was the
That's
beer
weird.
cigarette over at the skate rink?
The what?
Skate rink. Are you talking about Tim? He's the one that heads
No,
the skate rink
no,
all the time. I thought you were talking about the skate
Florida,
park. Skate rink. Skate rink with Sammy's hockey game. Yeah.
Florida.
Did you watch me? Did you watch it at all? I put it on Sports
Oh,
Church.
I was driving on a fucking highway with fucking.
I know,
Yeah.
but I published it to Sports Church. So if you go on the Sports Church page, the video is there.
I was trying to watch. Holy shit! I don't know what the fuck happened. Fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Oh, so you didn't see? Yeah.
I'll be right back, boys. You guys have fun. I gotta go smoke a cigarette.
Love
It's
you,
in
brother.
An hour. All right, I'll be right back.
So yeah, during the game when I was trying to drink my beer during the game, I forgot to bring my bottle opener. Right, and I always get beers, not the twist off cap. So I had to take the beer. I had to take the beer to the bench while I was on the bench and just smack it on the side, pop the cap off, but then it just foamed up like crazy. So I'm sitting on the bench, just and then it's like skating around like crazy. My stomach was just like, fuck you. Why did you slam a beer and then go out to skate? You stupid motherfucker. It was so bad because 70% of that was foam. It's like, oh, my stomach was just.
You can see me better.
Yeah, it was killer. Oh, so how's vacation going? How's Florida treating you?
We're looking at houses, man.
Nice.
No, she was like, "Are you okay with looking at houses?"
But then you're like, you move there and it's like you're on vacation all the time. Who wouldn't want to live on the Gulf Coast of Florida, man?
Well, I want to, but then there's Atlantic. Not that my discount gets bigger, but it's discount gets bigger. Okay. Right. So and she was like, "Hey, your VA is $450." I'm like, "It's $480."
Nice.
Why is it $480? No, we're not going there. Coming with me to the bathroom. Sorry. So if you hear people saying some weird shit,
gonna
freeze.
John Woodruff says you'll love it until you get hit by a hurricane, but you can leave when the hurricane's coming. You know plenty of people you can I got to get out of Florida for a few days while this hurricane's going through.
I've lived in Florida before.
Nice. I had never actually I had never actually been to Florida up until this year, so
Really?
I liked it when I liked it when I went down there. Yeah, we did our road trip down there. I had never really gone I had never actually gone down into the southern part of the country up until this last year. But I loved it driving down there. Tennessee was great going through there too. I really like Tennessee.
Florida's fucking weird, ain't it?
Yeah, it's different because depending on what parts you're going through. Yeah, because like we stopped in Lake City earlier in the trip, and then we went all the way down to Miami. And yeah, it's so much different Lake City to Miami. It's like Lake City is like you're in the deep south, then Miami's.
Why I'm wearing a pink shirt? My sister-in-law's theme is rose gold, and yeah, so.
Chris Benoit said, "Dear God, Kyle, turn your phone out of view as you're pissing." Because we can still see like the back half of your body while you're taking a piss.
Hi, Paul.
Say that.
Oh, you're on. Say hi.
Hey.
Dude, the neighbors here are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
They were all like, Are you a Republican? I'm like, I'm not an idiot.
I mean, I didn't vote for Fetterman, so.
Yeah, that's all they were asking. We're like, did you vote for the guy with the lump on his neck? I'm like, Uncle Fester?
No. Which, it sounds like his body clone must be almost ready because they're saying he's going to return to the Senate pretty soon.
That dumb son of a bitch, and I'm sorry for using that word, that dumb son of a bitch is using a facility meant for people that served, and that motherfucker never served a day in his life other than the lump that's on the back of his head.
That guy doesn't even know who he is, and he's in the Senate.
He fucking still owes taxes to his parents.
Yeah. Then he's chasing down random joggers with a shotgun.
And random black people because, oh God, they're black in the wrong neighborhood. Wow.
It's like, shit,
colored person in his neighborhood.
I know. How did this guy get I still can't understand how that one, and then
who the hell elected that dumb son of a bitch?
And that one I can't believe, and then the Katie Hobbs beating Carrie Lake in Arizona. Yeah. I don't know how that happened either.
Fucking leave for 2 seconds and Kyle's pissing and on air.
Oh.
I mean, we didn't see his dick at least, you know.
No. Alyssa looks very happy.
The wife said, "Say hello while we're house shopping."
Hi.
Oh, look, he is on air,
and we can't hear her either.
On this year. In Pennsylvania.
What?
What now?
Oh.
I said, no wonder it's snowing in Pennsylvania.
That's northern southern. That's their fault.
How was that box?
Oh boy. Chris Benoit Ball says, "Mini, your boy Kyle Schwarber just went yard with a 3-run shot." God damn it, Kyle. I need Kyle. Kyle needs to send me. Hold on a second.Maybe he doesn't need to. Hold on. Let's try this.
I tell you, these motherfuckers all day have been trying to throw me in this fucking pool, and I've
Oh, I'm the expert at getting girls in a pool.
No.
I will show them the way if they need to.
Their friends.
It's real easy.
Pool, and I've averted it multiple times.
Yeah, man.
Outlasted all of them. They're all fucking white girl wasted. And I'm still like, ha, fuck you. I'm sober.
You don't seem sober.
I'm
Oh,
fucking
she's
straight up sober.
Are you? That's no fun. Why are you
No,
partying
I'm-
sober? Oh, because you got to drive, probably, right?
No, we're
Oh.
not moving.
Oh.
Dude, got
Let
in
me
rose
picture.
gold pink
He's wearing rose gold.
to match my ring.
Oh, nice.
Look, we're poolside. You show them the pool?
No.
We're poolside.
Nice. Very nice.
That's why we're moving
See,
to Florida. What?
I didn't get the memo tonight because like all the guys are wearing Hawaiian shirts except for me, and I got the Shoresy jersey.
I'm always wearing the Hawaiian shirt, man. You know that.
Yeah.
I've been wearing it for what, 3 years now? 2-3 years?
Yeah. Well, not every episode. Well, have you every
Almost.
episode?
Almost every episode.
Yeah, I had to bite my tongue there for a second and be like, actually,
Since-
now that I
since-
think about it.
Since Tim Kennedy said I could, that's when I started wearing the hula shirt. Since Tim Kennedy said I could wear a Boog shirt, because fuck the people who say you can't. I'm like, all right, so I'm just gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt all the time and fucking troll people and give shit like, oh, you're about the Boog, you were the Boogaloo. I'm like, no, I don't want society to collapse and I have to defend my home with my weapons, but I'm gonna fucking make people think I do. So, you know, if they get pissed about it, then great. I just piss somebody off without even fucking having to really try.
I don't even know if I have a Hawaiian shirt now that I think of it.
That's what she said.
I might need to get one.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude, for sure.
Minnie's got a blue one. You need a green one.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know
You
there's actually a place down in West Bend that is they got like a
No.
whole bunch of
Kyle, you're
Hawaiian
gonna have to
shirts.
walk-
They got a whole bunch of Hawaiian shirts with like AR-15s and stuff implanted into them. I got to get one of those.
Amazon.
Kyle's gonna have to walk me through tomorrow because I can't sign into the app. For those of you who don't know, Kyle about a half ago, gave me his keys to his MLB account, and I was watching games, and I'm trying to get the World Baseball Classic going on my app, and then I'm gonna get it on my computer, but it fucking won't let me fucking do it. It's being a bitch.
You know what Sports League's app is the most useless right now? The NHL app, man. You don't get shit on it. You don't get shit on. You don't get shit on. You don't get shit on that anymore since they did their partnership with ESPN. Like all the games are on ESPN now, so it's like you don't get any games on the NHL.
Oh, you have an account with fucking ESPN Plus. Fuck you, motherfucker. Show me my goddamn Bruins beat the fuck out of the. Sorry, Minnie. I hate to say this out loud. Beat the fuck out of the goddamn Detroit Red Wings because they're a piece of shit.
Aren't the Red Wings like in position to be a playoff team this year? Actually,
Who isn't in NHL? Closer, please.
Like the Blackhawks are doing terrible. I know that much, but
the day
right
the
there, yes.
Red Wings make the playoffs this year is the day I chop my dick off and become a eunuch.
Hey, eunuch,
the
you
Red
saw a
Wings
lot
were
of power
doing a little
back in
bit
the day.
better this year, but yeah, I haven't been paying enough attention to the pros. I guess.
Oh, you are killing me, dude.
There we go.
I stopped caring about professional sports for the most part. Like I care about my kids' shit. I watch fights every once in a while, and it's like if I start doing sports church again, I'm gonna be so far behind because I just like sports have not pro sports have not been my thing for the last year.
Your main goal is hockey. Anything hockey. Anything that is a frozen turd touching a stick. That's your goal.
So yeah, like college hockey and like high school hockey have been paying attention. It's like the pros. I just like ever since like especially with the Provodov thing earlier this year too, where everybody's like, oh, NHL Network, and everybody's like, hey, let's shit on this guy because he doesn't want to wear the fucking rainbow jersey.
Fuck that.
It's like,
God, yeah,
you know what?
that shit.
Yeah, it's like,
fuck it.
I'm like, I'm so fucking sick of the pro leagues, and it's like all the pro leagues in every sport is like so caught up in this woke bullshit that it ruins the rest of the fucking game.
Fuck
It's like
wokeness.
I'm having a hard time watching pro games and anything because every time you're getting social justice jammed down your throat.
Yep.
Dude.
Hey Kyle, real quick, shouldn't MLB be streaming the World Baseball Classic? And it's not on the app. I can't find it.
Oh, Fox Sports is.
So I have no way to watch it then. Hold on, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Because I'm hooked into the Wi-Fi, and I have cable here, so it should automatically connect me, right? All right, continue on. I will keep working on that. Give me a minute.
When I pay my bill,
Yeah.
you're gonna get it. But your Cubs are not the first team listed.
No, the Red Sox are.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
shoot. I should forward these links that Chris just sent me to you, Minnie. I think
All right.
I
do
trust
that.
some of the links Chris sends me because I tried to watch a fight that sumbitch sent me. I had to get a new phone.
Yeah, that's the thing with some of these links. Oh, he said he already sent you the stuff that he sent to me, so never mind. I guess I won't be forwarding that.
I mean, granted, I'm like 80 years older than him, and his beard is more grayer than I am. But come on, A.
Yeah. That's the thing with these. Yeah, that is the thing though with some of these streaming services because, one of the fights that we watched, like that we did for Sports Church, like ever since that.
From now on, this is our thing. Minnie wears that blue tank Hawaiian. I wear this one. All right, T, you've got to get a green one.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll get Blue to get I don't know, pink
one. Well, Kyle's got the pink one on.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to get Blue. We'll get Blue a black one.
Purple? Or
no,
black?
Purple.
Yeah,
purple.
It's going to be like white or some shit because of a fucking ghost named Trevor.
Yeah, fucking
There you
Trevor,
go.
man. Where
That's
the fuck is
idea.
Blue, man? I've sent her a message. I'm like, come on, Blue. Come on, Blue.
Thought you were going to join us.
I know. I mean,
Hey,
is Trevor the problem? Because I can talk to Trevor.
How the hell is it being on VRR?
Yeah. Which none of us have screwed that up yet tonight with being a new network and all.
I know.
Okay, there we go. The drunk Irish guy did it with no hair going through cancer.
I'm the only non-Irish guy here, and I'm the one wearing green tonight.
Yeah, right?
And it's fucking March.
Yeah,
it's not St. Patrick's Day, but it's March.
Do you live in an Irish neighborhood?
Yeah, I'm the German guy, and I'm the one wearing green.
Yeah, I ain't touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Oh man!
Actually, I'm not even sure if I'm German or Swiss. I'm like in that mountain. My ancestors are from that mountain and marsh fucking region there.
John says, "Why the new network?" Oh, I'll tell you later, brother. And my wife's saying, "Howdy, baby, love you. Hope the baby girl isn't being too crazy upstairs. I don't hear her, so that's a good thing." But yeah, it's about time for shot skis, by the way. So let's do that. Gonna get into some memes here in a minute.
I sent you my memes.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go over like 80% of them because we've used them before. There's like you sent like 12, and like 8 of them we've used like multiple times, which is fine. But yeah. But there's 4 that I haven't seen before that were freaking really good. But yeah, we'll get into those here in a minute. How long are you gonna be hanging out with us, man?
You tell me when you want me to dip out like Oreo cookies. I'll dip out.
Oh, I'm cool hanging out as long as you want, bro. So I'm not gonna tell you to dip out.
No worries there. Wife says I'm German. My area family came from is now in France. Yeah, Metz. Yep.
Hey, Mini.
It's a region in well, it's a border, which is funny. You know, it's funny that the French people and German people are ethnically almost identical, just separated
Oh
by.
man, don't tie me to that shit.
Yeah, they are. They are just separated, but they separated by the Rhine River. France, modern day France was Latinized by the Romans. The Germans were not, so that's why they speak, what they call Pig Latin. Yeah, Rome never crossed the Rhine. They did numerous times, but they never conquered Germany. Another side note, funny story. Do you know why it's called Germany? You know what the Latin word for what they used to call the Germans in Latin? It was spearman.
Yeah,
translated Germany.
Yeah,
there you go.
Spearman.
Oh. Why is Paris named Paris? Well, because the Parisi, P-A-R-I-S-I tribe, a Celtic tribe, had settled there for hundreds of years and became one of the first tribes to become Romanized or Latinized,
so
whatever you want to call
Parisi,
it.
and I was thinking of Zach Parisi.
Dean, I know why Dean wasn't here. Dean was at a concert. Good man.
Oh, you went to a concert tonight?
Yeah,
nice.
Good man. Good man.
Who do you go to see?
I don't know, but I was going through Facebook, scrambling through some shit, and he was just saw some. I don't know. He was impressed. I know that much. He was impressed. He put a very good post about the lead singer. So
I'm sorry. What the hell?
Sorry?
Is missing from that wall?
What wall?
You don't know. There's some shit missing from that wall.
What, the wall behind me or the wall behind T?
Wall?
The wall behind T.
Something's missing. What am I missing?
I don't know. Over your right shoulder?
I still got Bucky Badger up there. I still got the Dragon Ball poster and all my old wrestling posters and hockey stuff.
Titty pics?
The sword's over here. The
Titty
big
pics?
Buster sword. It's kind of leaned up, so it's kind of hard to see, I guess. Maybe I got to turn the sword back. Maybe that's what you're missing.
It looks
I don't know.
You're missing something.
It could be the position of my chair too. That it's like all my stuff's still back there.
All right.
Oh, maybe it's the DQ picture here got laying on its side.
No offense. When you said it was the position of your pitcher, that's like
I'm trying to figure out what.
There's some shit on the other wall.
Oh, you know what? It might be my old flags that I used to have up on the ceiling.
There we go.
Those have been down for a while, though. But yeah, I guess I haven't been on as much either, so that might be why it's more fresh. But yeah, I did take most of the flags down up top.
Still trying to get.
I mean, I'm still using those flags. They're just in other parts of the house and stuff.
I love you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind. I have it now. Anyways, I figured it out. So, yeah, I have the World Baseball Classic. Now I'm watching the USA kick the shit out of Great Britain, which is, kind of expected. Sorry.
And I got you covered for the rest of the baseball season.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries. John says, does that room have orange shade carpet, Ed? Ooh. No, but my condo.
No, it doesn't. But it doesn't. But the tile on the floor is not much better.
Oh man, gotta love Wisconsin.
Yeah, there's some old school tile on the floor here. It's like a weird, I don't know, tannish brown color with like some marbling in it. It's odd. It's what came with the house when I got it. Which this house was built in the 60s, so yeah.
Gotcha. Let's get into some memes. How about that? Because I don't know where the hell Blue is, and maybe Trevor's giving her shit. But let's get some memes going. Let me get the damn. Let me get it going. Give me un momento, por favor. Yeah, Blue really wants to play
Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, and I would love to do that.
But
I've looked into it online and it's really shady. It's shady as fuck. So the only thing I can think of, we'll have to work this out maybe later, obviously later, is we all just go out and get Cards Against Humanity if we don't have it already. And we just on air just pull 50 random cards and we just pull from the top and just do our best and see what happens. I don't know.
You know what, John? Next week for the show, I got a lava lamp somewhere upstairs. I'll find it and I'll bring it downstairs. I don't have a disco ball though, but I do have a lava lamp somewhere upstairs. I think one of my kids might have one. So
gotcha. Yeah, lava lamp would be great. I love it. All I need is a disco ball and a lava lamp, and I'll have 70s flashback room. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to bring the lava lamp down here for next week.
All right, here we go. Miss Ohio 2040. Hey. Let's
now coming to the stage from East Palestine.
Yeah, right. Let's all take a moment to be thankful that I own a tank. Yeah, for sure. Don't blame me. You ever tried jerking out with 6 Super Bowl rings on? Yeah, true. The VA finalizing your claims. Like, I got you $1. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna be there very shortly. Be honest with you. Side note: I'm pretty sure that the rotator cuff on my right shoulder is torn again. And I'm pretty sure the one on my left is torn as well. So that's going to be fun over the next 6 months. We'll see how that goes. I take about enough Motrin to make an elephant forget about his broken leg on Friday. I mean, it was that fucking painful. And I'm like, oh, fuck, here we fucking go. Another 6 to 18 months of fucking just fuck you pain and surgeries and time off work. Hopefully this time, though, there may or may not be some workman's compensation because it did happen at work. I don't know how that's going to roll. I'm terrified of it, but I know for sure that I'm fucking hurt. I know it from the first shoulder injury or multiple shoulder injuries on my right hand side and the surgeries that followed. I know what it feels like, and it feels like somebody stabbed you with a knife, and that's what it feels like in 2 very distinct spots on both my shoulders. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be super fun. So we'll see how that works out in the next year. But stay tuned. You stop scrolling. That's why we're friends. Yep. Why do you want to join the military? Me. I just saw the end, thought it would be fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people that did that. What'd you sign up for? College? Oops. Well, you're gonna hate your life for the next 4 years. Unless you join the reserves, and then you're really gonna hate your life.
Did you see this week the Army brought back the Be All You Can Be commercials?
No, they did?
Yeah,
oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, they were talking about that on the radio. Apparently, the ones about talking about I'm a cisgender.
Oh my god!
Whatever the fuck commercials haven't been working so well. So yeah, they went back to Be All You Can Be instead of the I was raised by a single mother and I am cisgender Latina, whatever the fuck identities I go by. Commercials haven't been working so well.
Who do you think joins the fucking military? Those people? I'm sorry to say those people, but be honest, those people, for the majority, like 98.5%, join the military. Those people or people who don't align with those values? I'm gonna go with people who don't align with those fucking values. I'm just gonna go on a fucking reach there. Jesus Christ. I mean, just unbelievable. Not unbelievable. Nothing's unbelievable after COVID. Nothing is. I mean, the fucking world fundamentally changed in March 2020.
Yeah, we literally shut down the whole fucking world.
Yeah, I know. And nobody thought you could fucking do that. And we did because we were scared we were going to die. We're all going to die. We're all going to die. Some of us horribly fucking slow, painful fucking bullshit. Some of us very quickly, like a fucking car crash and flung into a tree because we didn't put our seatbelt on. Some of us are going to get fucking all kinds of fucking bullshit. It was amazing how fear just makes people so easy to fall to authoritarian shit. Like, just solve the problem. I'll do whatever you tell me. Well, hey. And trust me, I'm not saying that it wasn't like the first couple. I would say the first couple weeks when that shit was popping off. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be. I bought allegedly more guns and ammunition in those first 2 weeks than I did in the previous 5 years because I'm like, I wasn't so much worried about like me and my wife and my son. I was just worried about other people. I was like, man, people are gonna start to unravel. And they did a little bit, but not as not the way I thought they would. But they did unravel. They did kowtow. They did bend the knee for sure. A lot of people did. I mean, it still amazes me the people who are screaming, like on the left, especially the left, about big pharma's the enemy. And look, they kill more. They kill fucking a lot of people every year. Big pharma kills a lot of people. Vioxx, look up Vioxx. Look up Vioxx. How many people they killed? They have faced the largest fines in fucking history in the United States. And all of a sudden, the same people who were crying against them and rallying against them started getting Pfizer tattoos. And fucking,
right.
I got the Fauci ouchie.
I got the J&J.
It's like, oh my God, you people flip so quick. Like, really? Anyways, moving on. 50 Shades is only romantic because he is a billionaire. If he was living in a trailer, it would be a Criminal Minds episode. I like that one.
I grew up in a trailer that looked pretty much like that, except for instead of being pink and white, it was black and yellow. Like the black where the pink is and yellow where the white is. And
my high school colors. Yeah, those are my high school colors. That
was pretty much the trailer I grew up until I was in like 3rd or 4th grade.
And yet you turned out perfectly normal.
Yeah,
Weird.
and we lived in woods kind of like that too. So
there you go. It is only when a mosquito lands on your testicles that you realize there's always a way to solve problems without using violence. Hey. True. Some problems, a lot of problems can be solved without using violence. However, some cannot be solved without violence. Evil is evil. Evil people are evil. And the only way to stop them is rough and ready men ready to do violence on your behalf. All right. Rough and ready men and women ready to do violence on your behalf. How about that?
Exactly.
If you're proud of your hydration level based off the color of your pee, you might be a veteran. Everybody does it every time they take a piss. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if you did 2 years. I don't care if you did fucking 30. You did 4 deployments or did none. Every time you take a fucking whiz, especially if you're a guy, you look at your piss and like, oh, I might need to drink some water. You do. Just fucking do it.
That's one veteran thing I actually had before I even was in the Marines because
you're a wrestler. Yeah,
because I was a wrestler beforehand. So at the beginning of the year, they actually tested your hydration when you did your body fat test.
Oh, wow.
Well, you had to do a body fat test at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, because I was in school in the late 90s, beginning of 2000s. I graduated in 01. But there was like wrestlers that were like dying from trying to cut weight. So you did your body, they made you do a body fat and a hydration test at the beginning of the year. And then they told you the minimum weight class you could get down to. So it's like, at the time I was like 6% body fat. So I was like, I could only lose not very much weight, but I also only weighed 100. I mean, my freshman year, I wrestled at 112. I was fucking tiny.
Jesus, your freshman year? Yeah, I wasn't.
I graduated. I was wrestling 140. So,
damn, yeah, I was a little bit bigger than you when I graduated, but not.
A lot.
like
But the
maybe
funny
15
thing is,
pounds, maybe.
But the funny thing is,
Maybe.
Sammy and Zeke are in 7th and 8th grade, and they're both in the 130s right now. And it's like,
Wow.
you guys are as big as I was when I was a senior in high school.
Ah, that's
And
hilarious.
you're still in junior high.
Unattended children will be given an energy drink and taught to swear. Ooh.
Dad's
Bad
emoji.
idea to zoo? Question
What?
mark. And that reminds me, you guys. I love to pimp other people's shit. Get over, if you're listening, get over to Grim Reapers on YouTube or Rumble, especially Rumble. Go check them out if you like aviation, you like funny shit talking, you like cows getting blown up. Get over on Rumble or YouTube. Look up Grim Reapers. They do DCS, digital combat simulator. They're fucking hilarious, and I watched so many of their videos that I have literally stolen like 3 catchphrases from their fucking the guy who runs it, Supercap. Like I just can't help it because I watched like every day. I watch at least one video that they put out. So go check them out, give them some love, especially on Rumble because they need it. Because YouTube's being an asshole to them, very much so. So make sure you go give them some love. Grim Reapers.
YouTube's being an asshole to everybody.
Yeah, and they're gonna pay for it. Go woke, go broke. Had to explain to the Nature Hike group why I dove for cover.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, if you see something that fucking bright, that far away, yeah, I'd fucking dive too. I mean, you see a glint, that's something to be worried about. You see that?
Yeah.
That's from
that's
where
like-
that's standing, that perspective, that what? At least 1,000 yards away. At least, if not more. And put in perspective, you shoot in the Marine Corps, you shoot it, the final stop is 500 yards. That is 1,500 feet. That is a quarter of a mile. That looks way further away than that. That looks like the fucking sun almost. By the way, oh no, the sun is orange. Bitch, if you've ever seen the sun from space, and no, I've never been to space, but if you ever look at it from the ISS, the International Space Station, the fucking
looks
sun
like
is
a
white.
star.
It's white. It is white.
It looks
as
like
fuck.
every other fucking star because it's
Yeah,
a star.
It's white.
It's
It
a
is
star.
not orange. That's the atmosphere, you fucking lunatics. Family and friends tell me I eat too fast. They don't know. Oh, all right. Outside of boot camp, that's bullshit.
No,
No,
Eat your dessert first.
no. Boot camp, that was the fucking thing. But outside of that, I never, ever, 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 ever felt rushed to eat. Ever. I took
No,
a sweet ass
fuck you.
fucking time. I mean, MREs are a different story, but those don't have much,
Don't
anyways. I mean, think about the fucking even
MREs
the
are-
spaghetti and meatballs. It's like this much actual food. It
Yeah.
doesn't take fucking long to eat.
I don't know. I'm always the first one done eating whenever we go out to eat. So
I'm not anymore.
guess
I'm not. I take my fucking
Yeah,
sweet, especially
know.
if it's expensive.
I think that's something
Ooh, I
that
take my sweet ass time.
that's something that kind of stuck with me because like anytime like we make anything around the house, it's like we make a pizza or something, I'll have like 4 slices gone before anybody else has 2. It's
Jesus,
like
you need to not. You need it. You're gonna in a few years. You're not gonna do that anymore. Trust me, because you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's gonna happen.
because
I'm just
my-
telling
my-
you ahead of time. It's gonna
my-
happen. You eat like that 10 years from now, you're gonna fucking like, oh wow, I wonder if I can jump off my roof of my house and break my neck because I hurt
Yeah.
that bad right now.
But my kids literally go, "How do you eat so fast?" Because whenever we're
when
split
teenagers say
like,
that to you, that's bad.
yeah,
Shotskis, motherfuckers, shots. All right. Huge shout out to everyone that has seen me totally lose my shit and had the balls to stick around. To my boys. This is another catchphrase I stole from Supercap. I don't really stole. I cited it. My beautiful boys. To my beautiful boys. I'm missing my beautiful gal. I don't know where she is, but
she's cleaning up a party right now.
nah. Well, the other one. The one who has the ghost. Anyways, shots. Love you.
All right, so Gotsky, hey, to those of you that have been with us, ain't with us, never been with us, have a problem with us,
Whew.
fuck you, because we're us.
There you go, baby. Oh, okay. hold on a second here. I gotta get back to. There we go. All right. Next meme. Meme. It's a meme. Words. That's another one I stole. Cited. I've cited. It's a veteran thing. Hey, fuckface. What's up, shithead? It's good to see you again, brother. Likewise. Yep. Pretty much. That's what I said to T. Like, what's up, fuckface? Deployment weapon loadout. Primary, secondary territory. Shit just got real airy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Do you guys remember this show? It was probably like 10 years ago or so. And it didn't last. It only lasted like 3 seasons. It was on ABC or NBC or something like that. And it was a sitcom-ish, I guess, about like the power went out in the world. And it focused on the United States and how fractured the country became when the power went off. Like you had the Northeast, you had the Midwest section, you had the South, which was anchored by like Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana, Florida. Then you had like the plains, which were just fucked, and then you had the West Coast. And they were one of the episodes they were fighting a battle, and I can't remember. It was a Monroe militia. Monroe militia was fighting a battle, and they were joking to each other like, Jesus, we're getting really low on ammo. Pretty soon we're gonna be fighting with stones. And I was like, possibly. I mean, think about it really quick. Society's only 3 meals away, or 3 days and 3 meals away from collapse. And then once that collapses and you stop getting fuel and you stop getting, look what happened with COVID. Crazy.
I'll be back. Wife's calling me she's working tonight. I'll be back.
No worries, man. Go ahead. We'll keep going on. I took this off of the Instagrams, if you will. Girlfriend, I know it's $2 or 2 for $7 margaritas, but please don't get stupid tonight. Me, okay, I won't. Me, $21 later. It's your boy, Stupido. Yeah, yep. It's your stupid boy. Yep. Oh my God, I used to. My second wife. We every Wednesday we had to go to the in-laws or her parents, and she didn't enjoy it. I actually loved them. I enjoyed her parents probably more than she did. Actually, probably way more than she did, which should tell you a lot about that. But we go get hit a Mexican restaurant about halfway there, and we just pound margaritas. And the first time we did that, I didn't know that this was a thing, but they like to pick on the city boy, which is me, and I had to go catch a chicken. I had to go catch dinner. Now, in full disclosure, the chicken was in a pen. However, it was a big pen, and you wouldn't believe how much something wants to live until you try and kill it. Just saying. Especially a chicken. Fucking dinosaurs, man. All right. Next meme. Hopefully T comes back very soon. His wife doesn't read him the riot act. I had no idea you had such a small organ. I had no idea I'd be playing in a cathedral. Ooh, ouch. Ouchie wawa.
Ow.
Ouchie wawa. Yeah, both ways. Both ways. That's brutal. So, are you making sports shirts tomorrow, or are you or no? Just so I know now.
Be making sports shirts.
You will be?
Not be.
You will not be. Not be. All right. So
but next week, I will be having a guest.
Okay. Cool.
And supposedly, how next week goes, he's going to bring on his people.
All right. Sounds good. I like the
idea.
We
have him next week. The following week, the Garv.
Nice. All I want the 209 mayor. That's what I want. I want the 209 mayor.
I know.
I wish my barber wouldn't have fucking shellacked my beard so bad, because I would have had him beat in the beard department. Now I don't. Now he's got me beat. He's got me beat by like 6 fucking months. At least. And it's fucking embarrassing. I'm never going back to that dude again. I am never letting that dude touch my beard again.
How he did it. He was jealous of your beard.
He fucked my beard, man. He fucked my beard. All right. Moving on. Hopefully Teal join us back here. Ricky Tick. Oh man, I don't want to go through these without fucking T, because some of these are really political and very funny, and T's gonna fucking lose his fucking mind.
That's very hockey.
Yeah, Lori Lightfoot may have lost her Chicago mayoral election in a landslide, but her parents are still proud of her. They should be, absolutely. That fucking alien. That fucking alien. How she got elected by the city of Chicago is.
I am not no.
Yeah, I haven't. It's the political machine, man. It's hilarious. Chicago is very funny. If you ever want to work in politics, you should go and work in Chicago, New York City, or Sacramento. You really want to see how crazy, batshit crazy shit is. That's where you want to go to work. And go to work for the opposition, because it is very, very, very enlightening. Because I work for the opposition in Chicago, and just stupid, minuscule races like Highland, state senate in Indiana, North. I can't remember what district it was, but he was a cop. He was the brother of a cop buddy of mine, and I worked on his campaign, and then I worked for another person actually in Cook County for a Democrat, and it was just the most enlightening shit I've ever been a part of. I mean, everybody hated me in the room. Everybody hated me in the room, except the person that was paying me, and I'm pretty sure they weren't that big of fans of me either. But it was pretty interesting, man. Eye-opening. I mean, the machine in Chicago and it's no different in Chicago or excuse me, New York City, probably like Sacramento, maybe Atlanta. It's another big bash in Portland, maybe Seattle, same thing. Oh, right. Hopefully T gets back here soon. Me, okay, I'm done spending money. Friend, want to go to Goodwill in a rich neighborhood? Me? Goddamn right I do. That's courtesy of the blue. Dad, why did you turn to the dark side? To save Joe. Joe who? Joe mama. Oh, oldie but a goodie. I like it. I like it a lot. You mad, babe? No. Let me see you smile then. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. That's what I'm fine really looks like on the inside. Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, T's got like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna call this shit. Because I'm a bit tired. Looks like this pigeon had a pretty intense phone call. Ooh, yeah, I'd say so. Where's your beautiful wife? What's she doing?
She is out on the pool deck having fun with her sister.
All right, all right. When are you guys heading back?
I don't know if we will head back.
Oh yeah, you guys house shopping?
We're looking at 8 houses tomorrow.
8? How do you
8.
got time to look at 8 houses in a day?
They're all in the neighborhood where her sister-in-law lives.
Okay. Have fun with that. I love you, but Chris Benoit Balls calls for shots.
Right. Bring me on. Let's get this.
Here we go. T, you missed a couple good ones. I'll go back for you.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're fine. So this is the one I really wanted to see. Lori Lightfoot may have lost her Chicago last time. I figured you'd really get a kick out of that one. All right, Shotsky's boys, Shotsky's. Here we go.
All right.
That one's for Blue. Dad, why'd you turn to the dark side to save Joe? Joe who? Joe mama. Thought you like that one. T, you're a married man. We all are. You know that one.
Yeah, kind of just got that a little bit right now, actually.
See, I get you in trouble. See, I am T's friend who gets them in trouble. Every married man has that friend who gets them in trouble and blame all their bullshit on it.
It wasn't because I was
it was something else.
With you guys, it was earlier before I went to that party. I was playing Yakuza and on the Xbox, and she don't like me always playing video games, but I like the storyline in the game. God damn it!
There you go.
There was not a lumpia in Pansit. You're good.
Yeah, looks like
actually, I bought myself some Grace there because we went down and I got her crabs to cook last night. So,
looks like this pigeon had a pretty intense phone call. Yeah, he was probably standing outside of a bar in happy hour trying to be happy, and his wife called him. And, pacing. Yep. Every bar at 5 o'clock somewhere in every city, there's a man pacing underneath a tree on the phone. Inspirational quote of the day: live, love, laugh, and don't be a stupid fuck. Pretty fucking simple. How I feel knowing I didn't trust the science. Like a gangster.
Yeah.
And I remember there is absolutely, and I probably will never be able to get this back because of reasons, but there is, I know for a fact that there was, when this was going on, that I was on the bar talking about all this shit, and my buddy Chris Cornell was like, "You gonna get the vaccine?" I'm like, "Yeah, probably, bro, probably." Because fucking shit, if I get this, I'm fucked. And that was right at the start when they started talking about they're getting ready to get a roll out of vaccine. My wife talked me out of it and said, "No, this is stupid. Just hold it on. If you get sick, you'll be fine."
See, that's true love right there.
Yeah,
she talked you out of making the worst medical decision you ever could have made.
Oh yeah, she did. And but I was on record saying, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it. Don't think I really have a choice, to be honest with you, because if I get this, I'm fucked." And found out, like I said earlier, I got the bitch version of it, but still. Anyways, quote by a forest ranger at Yosemite National Park on why it's hard to design the perfect garbage bin to keep bears from breaking into it. Quote, "There is considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists." I like it. Nobody at school wants to guard Muhammad. He's too explosive. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh. Bum, bum.
Exactly. I just want someone to sweep me off my feet. Oh. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg.
Dude.
Elizabeth Shue.
Supposedly there's another season of Cobra Kai that's going to come
out.
So I'm waiting on that.
I watched the first one and I was fucking done. I'm like, this is just so cheeseball.
It gets a little better. Like the first season's weird because they weren't on Netflix yet. They were still YouTube. They were YouTube Red at that time.
Yeah.
Because YouTube tried to do their streaming service, but
you sure that's a pigeon or the new LT in the unit? Chris Benoit. I don't know. Good call though. Excellent call. Raytheon Technology, Boston Dynamics, Boeing, CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, CBS News, ABC, MSNBC, BBC, Berkshire Hathaway, Barclays, BlackRock, UBS, Lazarus, HSBC, UBS, DBS. Come on, do a war. Yeah.
Well, we're just sending everything to Ukraine, so they're getting their shit.
Yeah, there you go. A man was lying in bed with his new girlfriend. After having great sex, she spent the next hour just rubbing his balls because it was something that she just loved to do. As he was enjoying it, he turned and asked her, "Why do you love doing that?" Because she replied, "I really miss mine." Oh.
Yeah, that's where we are as a society.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Dad, I should send you to the military so you can stop watching those Japanese cartoons. The military.
Yep. So they're fucking doing Dragon Ball Z impersonations. And
Jesus Christ.
About to go Kaioken! Whoa!
Lunatics.
I
Fucking
am a Super
lunatics.
Saiyan! It's just-
Oh my gosh. How enlisted see officers. How officers see enlisted. Oh, I love it. Oh, by the way, never have a gun pointed at your dick. Just saying. Point it away from you. Just cause.
That
Just
goes
'cause.
back to our conversation earlier about, you still have responsibility to go along with those rights.
Yes. Like
It's
one of them
on
not
you to be trained
Yeah.
to not do
by the
stupid
way,
shit like that.
if it's pointing at your dick, either way, whether you're a cross pull or a straight pull, it's gonna go through your dick and into your femoral artery, and you're gonna bleed out thinking you're the dumbest motherfucker on the planet because you're right. But yeah, just say it. Just don't. Just buy a holster, spend the money, go get some training. Don't be a dick. But yeah, that's. I mean, especially now. I don't think so much back in my day it was this bad, but especially now, I think this is very much how the military feels because they keep everything they can do to hurt retention, everything they can do to hurt recruiting, they're doing. Going woke,
And then you got to lower the standards, and you got to lower the standards more.
And then all of a sudden, you're just, you have sheep leading sheep, and that's when you get your living shit beat out of you. Because the only thing that makes a military effective, at its base. I mean, technology plays a large part, sure. But the only thing that really, 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 really matters is discipline. That's the only fucking thing. Will they stand and fight? Will they charge a machine gun? Will they fly into what is absolutely a hailstorm? If you don't have people that willing to do that, then you have nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Taking my pennies.
By the way.
Did we?
Yeah, he's not here no more.
Doc no here no more. Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, he's having fun at a party and whatnot. It was great to have him jump on in and help us out.
I was glad to see him. I haven't talked to him. Well, I mean, I guess I did talk to him earlier this week, but
if you're here next week, you will. If you're here next week, you'll
exactly.
Be, taking my panties off is like pulling apart a grilled cheese sandwich. Yikes. But somebody's hitting that. Somebody's hitting that or has hit it. You know it.
Yeah,
you
has.
It. Yeah. That's brutal. Annie, 25, 6 miles away, active one day ago. I could fit 34 Pringles up my vagina.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Exactly. When you're eating a cinnamon roll that has too much icing, it's so sticky. Yeah, I bet it is. Her, you got a girlfriend? Him, nope. Her, well, you do now. Yeah, you do. She gonna get her some.
Jesus.
Yeah. Look at that dude.
Holy cow, dude!
He's so scared. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. If women are always right, how do lesbians settle arguments? That's a good question.
Yeah. I never really thought of it that way, but
I never did till I saw that meme, man. Oh man. All right.
So the butch is always wrong, I'm guessing.
You know what? I would lean.
What if you got two butches?
I would lean up. Well, I don't think that works. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of.
I don't know. I've never known enough lesbians. I don't know enough lesbians, but the ones I did, there was always. I did know a couple, and I don't know if it lasted. Like in California, when I was bartending or moonlighting as a bartender and a Marine, which is, always a good idea, by the way. Hopefully you detected sarcasm there, but yeah, I knew a couple couples, and they were both very attractive ladies. I wonder how that works out. Now, the dynamic was the same through them, though. There was one older one, much older one, not much, but like 15 years, and the other one was much younger, of course, obviously, the younger. And so I don't know, but like the last lesbian couple I hung out with, both the same age, both pretty attractive, but one was definitely more butch. Even though little girly girl, but she played fucking collegiate women's softball. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. So the main reason you ban people is question mark. Joe, it's most often because I didn't get any cock to suck that day, just so I take it out on random Facebook messages. Yeah, I can't believe he did that. Fucking, I mean, I guess I can believe it, but I have to watch it again. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Be honest, I don't think I did watch it because I didn't want to like give that dude. Think about.
Well, I went back and listened to it after some of the highlights started coming out.
Okay, but think
it's
about.
It's like he just revealed this shit, so I was like, oh shit, I better go look this episode up.
Think about this. This is a guy who became a billionaire for creating a program where people could interact socially over the internet at a college where people used to do that just walking from frat house to sorority. That's what this guy, that's that guy. That's Mark Zuckerberg. He created a social
website because
website.
nobody wanted to have him at their frat house or sorority.
Yeah.
So,
but people fucking leapt at it and jumped on it.
Find my way in there somehow.
Jesus, that's insane. That is insane. I definitely have to watch that.
Oh man, you're gonna have to go through a lot of episodes now to get back.
Oh no, I just fucking type it in, man. Type it in, it'll come right up. Spotify is a good app for sure. By the way, they just bought Anchor. If you didn't know, Anchor Anchor was like kind of one of the go-to things. One of the things that we're going to use. I have the app on my phone now, or I've had it for a while, and we're going to use it to, put this show out, and just put the audio out, and now Spotify bought it, so now they're gonna do video as well. So
nice, because they got Anchor goes to what Spotify,
it goes to everything, Stitcher. and now Spotify bought them, so good move on their part. I straight up have no idea how porcupines fuck each other. Never thought about this shit in my life until I saw this meme. Yeah, literally, that has got to be the most delicate operation in.
That's like one of those things you never think about, like bronies.
Yeah,
How did they come to exist?
Because fucking people have way too much fucking free time and too much money. That's why. 100 years ago, you would have just got
technology fucking created this bullshit.
You mentioned that to your buddy when you're stoned in Omaha, and he just tapped you in the back of the head with the butt of his rifle. Like, all right, you're gonna go to sleep for a while, and we'll talk about this later. Now it's like, oh, you're celebrating. I'm not saying don't be who you are and be happy.
Unless you're into My Little Ponies, and
don't be who you are. You go a little far,
Don't. If you're a brony, don't be who you are, man. Just don't do it.
A man dual weeding raw steak slaps diners in the face at a vegan restaurant, yelling, "If you don't eat your meat, you can't have any pudding."
That's great.
That man is a fucking hero.
There goes my hero.
Yes, absolutely.
That song popped in my head earlier this week too, because did you see it? Fort Lauderdale, they painted a big gay pride flag on one of the roads there.
Yeah.
And some guy came by in a jacked up truck and just burnt out the entire flag and put skid marks down the whole thing. Like they had video of it. There's like somebody's got to edit this with Foo Fighters hero, my hero on there, or Skillet. I Need a Hero or a Legendary by Skillet 2 would work.
Jesus.
Legendary. Oh.
All right, another Shotsky, maybe one of our last ones. I want to thank, of course, Doc for coming on a little bit. Alyssa putting her thing on. I want to know where the fuck Blue is, but I still love her. I'm sure she's probably still reeling from the Rona.
Tim said he
they-
was out camping or something.
Yeah, camping in Alabama. That's code for something weird. Especially to UT for coming on and helping me out. We'll get through these memes, probably call it a day, I think. But Sports Church will be on tomorrow, right here on VRR at 1900 Eastern Standard Time. It'll be on the bar, Sports Church, Road Rage, and Rumble, and Rev Nation. So make sure you check that out. We're gonna have some fun. It'll be me, Pops, brother Bishop, Pook Dog, and Richie the Redneck Pit King breaking down the NFL, MLB, World Baseball Classic a little bit, and some auto racing. So without further ado, to you, T. Shots.
Shots.
All right. Your grandma's spirit watching you peg your boyfriend on the king size bed she left you. Ooh. Yeah, that'll hurt. You know that's happening right now somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to make this weird. Not to make this weird.
Oh,
but,
you're gonna make it weird?
My
right, make it weird.
my grandma just died. Like a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling you guys the king size bed that Irene and I have. We actually got from our grandparents. So.
Yeah. You know what? Don't feel bad. I got same thing. My first marriage, first wife, got a bed from my grandma and grandpa, my maternal grandmother and grandpa, and my grandfather, who was a Korean War. Yeah, I believe he is a Korean War veteran. He's an Air Force mechanic on God, what were those big 4-engine fuckers at the end of World War II and in Korea? Big bombers. You know what I'm talking about. The one that dropped the atomic bombs.
The B-52s?
No, that's what we have now. The propeller.
52s what dropped the... Wasn't the Enola a B-52?
No, B-52 Stratoforce is a 4-8 big jet fucking bomber.
I don't know.
Yeah, I want to say B-25, but yeah,
stoned.
B-29. John says B-29.
B-29. All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
I can't think right now.
We were at a bar in Wisconsin, family all together, and he goes,
a bar in Wisconsin. So you narrowed it down to 700,000 bars.
God, can I narrow it down? It's going to take a lot to get through the Jameson and Guinness. I want to say Franklin. I want to say Root River.
All right.
I want to say Root River Pub, because it was right up Root River Road, which is off 51st Street. Yeah, I think. Anyways, moving on. Grandfather leans and goes, by the way, he says, I'd invest in a new box spring because that shit is squeaky as hell. I'm like, how the hell do you still know that? Like, you and grandma still getting it on? Like, I mean, doesn't that, when you get that old, it's just like, we're good. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully. Like, I don't know. Like, it's like an old dog chasing a car. What do you do when you catch it? Nothing. Victoria's Secret model, huh? So what is Victoria's little secret? I used to be Victor. Ooh, that's a big secret. Big secret.
It comes right back around again.
Yes. I tell you what, though, that place is without, at least when I used to frequent it, and let's say they don't have many scruples, because I was dating the daughter of a staff NCO, and she was not 18 years old. I was. He didn't have a problem with it. Her mom didn't have a problem with it. My command didn't have a problem with it. Still trying to figure that one out. And I literally brought her into a Victoria's Secret, and they hooked her to fuck up and just let me pay. I'm like, wait a minute? Question mark. She's underage? Yes. They didn't give a shit. Never even asked. I'm like, wow, that's fucking weird. I mean, granted, I looked like I was 12 when I joined the Marine Corps, and
Right.
even when I got out.
Well,
after
we all
8
look
years,
a lot different. We all look a lot different because we gotta shave every fucking day, so no fucking beard.
But even after 8 years, I still looked like I was fucking 12. Like I never looked
Dude.
older until I grew a beard.
Every year when the admirals and the
We lost the T. That's not good. That is not good. This show's getting in real fucking fast, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't have a co-host. I don't get shit. So hopefully he comes back really quick. If not, I'm gonna keep going with the memes, and then once I get to the end, I'm gonna call it a day. Moving on. Yeah. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Abraham Lincoln. And there's the sergeant. There's the E5, baby. Canadian Royal Air Force ground attack aircraft. Well, all right, makes sense. Getting to the little ranks. Our guest last week. What the hell happened to you, bro?
I don't know. I was in mid sentence, and all of a sudden, StreamYard kicked me out.
Yep. Yeah. It
Like
did.
my internet didn't crash. Like my Facebook and like the video of the show, like on my phone was still working, but it was like StreamYard was just like, try again. And so I had to hit the try again button, and I was like, what the fuck?
If you didn't catch last week's episode, which it's up on Rumble, just look for Vet. Hold on a second here. Give me a second.
Veteran Revolt Radio.
Yep. And then you can look at it on the bar, on the Facebook page, Sports Church, Road Rage as well. We had Lilith Grant. She is the owner, creator of Lil Rank's Facebook page. Hilarious lady, United States Marine Corps veteran.
Yeah.
So
hopefully next time I am actually on the episode. Now that Sammy's hockey's done, I will be here more often.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's great. It's good to hear. It's gonna be fun to have you on.
Especially if she doesn't want to do Hockey Factory.
There you go. But she was a great guest. Helped us out tremendously as far as views and just being entertaining as fuck. She's a great person. Like I said, Marine Corps veteran. Had a great story. Has a great story. And so we feature her memes every week and we share them on the bar. But yeah, my military career, me, NJP for pissing in the toilet. ... in a bathroom display at the mall, which is a problem. Is a problem. Now, I was with a friend of mine. Well, I won't use his last name, but his first name was Bob. Brother Bishop Poot Dog knows him very well. Don't read into that. I mean, they were good friends. They were roommates. Don't be sick, you fucks. But we would troll businesses. And one of the times we trolled a Starbucks by him faking a heart attack. And I mean, you think that was like hard to do. I guess it is, but he was convincing enough that they called 911 and we had to run. I said, Bob, we got to go. We got to roll. Dude, they just called 911. He's like, oh, okay. And just stood up and ran the fuck out. I was there for about 5 seconds before I realized he literally just run off without me, and I had to catch up to him on his way. This is the thing we did to every mall and every mini mall we ever went to. If he or I saw a caution wet sign, those little yellow things.
Yep.
We stole them. Funny side note, about 6 months into this little ritual that we had, and by the way, we never stopped it. We had a health and comfort inspection. A surprise. And there in my wall locker, I had 6 caution wet floor signs in my wall locker. Now try explain that to a officer and 2 staff NCOs. I did.
That doesn't work out too well.
No, I did an amazing job. They laughed their ass off and just basically told me, just get rid of it. Because they just didn't want to dive into it. And my explanation was hilarious. It was really good. It was really funny. I went full sarcastic and told them I had a problem and that I needed to talk to them about it and see some people about it. And they just fucking bought it and just laughed their ass off at me. But yeah, I had literally.
See, I'm not
Oh,
quick
that
thinking
not
enough.
only did I have 6 of those signs, I had a can, an empty ammo can full of motor oil that I used to change my oil in the parking lot of the barracks, which by the way was illegal at the time as well. And yeah, so I mean, I was batting 1,000 during that health and comfort. I mean, no liquor, no. I didn't have any liquor. I had an empty Jack Daniels bottle filled with coins. It was my change jar. And I got shit for that. That was the most shit I got for. Not the can of motor oil in my foot locker or my wall locker. Not the 6 fucking stolen caution wet floor signs. It was the fucking empty, dry Jack Daniels bottle filled with change. That's what I got in shit for. That's the fucking military, ladies and gentlemen. Right there.
That's fucking ridiculous. Well,
Not the theft, not the petty theft, not the hazmat in my fucking wall locker. It was the fact that I had an empty, dry Jack Daniels bottle with change in it that fucking set my command off.
Yeah, I'm not quick thinking enough. When I was stationed out at Iwakuni, I got in trouble like the last couple of months I was in because Doc went out to town and he got one of those airsoft pistols that kind of look like a real 9mm.
Oh, they
so
look
then
exactly like them, yeah.
So yeah. So one of these nights he came into our room and he started my roommate was sleeping. He just started blasting him with the airsoft pistol. And then we all kind of fucking, we laughed about it. And then we had a few drinks. And then Doc forgot his airsoft pistol in our room. And we had field day the next day. So I took this pistol and threw it in my locker. But I had the one fucking wall locker in the barracks that didn't have an actual fucking lock on it. So like what I used to do, I had a chain wallet. So I took the chain off of that and I tie it up and then be like, okay, nobody can get in here. Well, when they were doing inspection, they were able to unwind my fucking chain, got into the locker, found the fucking pistol, and I could come up with a good excuse. So yeah, then I didn't get to go to I didn't get to go to Thailand for like right before I got out. Like,
now you get to drink the Cobra blood and you get to go to Patty Beach.
Yeah, so it's like, yep, you're the guy that gets to stay back and get assigned to headquarters.
You wouldn't be married if you went to Thailand. Just saying.
So yeah, it might have been a blessing in disguise, I guess. But yeah,
it absolutely was a blessing in disguise. That place.
They called me into the gunny's office and stuff, and it's like I'm not gonna say that it was Doc's pistol, so it's just
can't rat on Doc.
I was sending it back to some friends in the States, and I just hadn't gotten to the post office. It's like that didn't work. That didn't work as an excuse.
Oh my lord! Oh yeah. Thailand is Tijuana on steroids. Yeah.
But then you got to guess if it's actually
and the people are way nicer, by the way. Way fucking nicer. Super polite. It's unnerving how polite they are.
Yeah. But you always got to be worried about it being a lady boy, because I definitely know one guy that came back that was talking about a girl with an atom.
Hey. It happens. When a corpsman gets woken up at 0300 because a drunk Marine just jumped off the third deck. Yeah, it happens. I don't know if I've ever seen one jump, but I definitely have watched him rappel with bed sheets or whoobies or poncho liners for the super vets out there. It's not a whoobie, it's a poncho liner. Fine, whatever you want it to be. Don't get upset at me because I call it a whoobie. Jesus Christ, there's more important things out there. Just saying, somebody may or may not have gotten an argument with me about that this week. It's a fucking poncho liner. Fine. Whatever you want to be. You can call it
whatever you want to call it, man.
It's your grandma's panties.
It's kind of interchangeable. Whoopee, poncho liner. Either way, I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's move on to more important things like, the VA healthcare system. Let's not argue and call each other cunts because we're talking about the fucking difference between a whoopee and a poncho liner.
Same thing, but we're just,
Yeah.
calling it different things. Okay.
Speaking of Japan, your family back home praying for your safety. You drunk as fuck in the middle of the road somewhere in Japan. That never happens.
No, never happened.
Dude, what's that
Never happened
place?
at
Do you
all.
remember this? Do you remember this place? It's almost like a Cincinnati chili thing. They took spaghetti and did tacos, taco meat and they combined them in Okinawa.
See, I wasn't stationed in Okinawa, but I
Oh,
heard
that's
about
right.
this.
You were mainland.
I was in Iwakuni, which is on
Yeah.
mainland, but I have heard
It's an
this.
Okinawa thing. Yeah, and I can't fucking remember the name of it. I need a rock. I need a rock alumni to tell me that. I don't remember the fucking name of it. Yep,
Oh,
that's it.
That's hey, Double
Blues.
Doc's back.
Yeah, he's back. He's back, and we're about to call the day.
I don't know. What are we looking at on the screen?
Oh, that's sorry. That's
from earlier.
Yeah, that's from earlier. That's Rumble, actually. Yeah, it just switched from. Yeah, I was clearing it out and switching screens, and it just
Yeah, I'm like, what are we looking at? Because I saw Doc, and I was like, hey, he's back. And it's like, oh, wait, no, he's not. We're off to the side over here.
We're not back. We're not back. Oh man, it's been a good night, man. Surprise, we held it down. Doc helps out a little bit. I'm gonna blame Blue not being here on Trevor. I'm gonna blame it on Trevor the Ghost. But hopefully we'll get her next week. We'll have Doc and Alyssa back next week. Tomorrow night on Sports Church at 1900 Eastern Standard Time, right here. It'll be me, Brother Bishop Pook Dog, Pops, and Richie the Redneck Pimp King. So make sure you check that out. And without further ado, remember, never take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. There's plenty of resources out there. All you got to do is reach out. I know it's not really built into us, but go ahead and do it anyways. It doesn't cost you anything to anonymously reach out and talk to somebody. It really doesn't cost you anything. And as crazy as things have been and are going to continue to get, we need every single one of you veterans out there and active duty to hang in there. And, the world will turn. It'll turn. Hopefully it'll turn real soon back to at least semi-normalcy, but we'll see. Other than that, like I said, never take a permanent solution to a temporary problem. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. If you're catching us later, please get over to Rumble, give us a like and a follow, give us a thumbs up, go over to the bar, whatnot, and I'll give the final thoughts to my brother in arms and fellow cheesehead, Pterodactyl.
It's good to be back.
Good to have you back, man.
Yeah, I've been more focused on family stuff. Life's been a little crazy
as
lately,
you should be. As you should
be. I guess I didn't even mention at the beginning of the show. My nephew Henry had a follow-up scan earlier this week. Everything's good to go right now.
Nice.
So it looks like he's beaten cancer for a second time now. So
Jesus, that kid's a gangster, man.
Hopefully there's not a third time. But
no, yeah. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely.
So, Friday he had another scan and it turned out good. Actually, I just saw him tonight at my other nephew's birthday party. My nephew's Noah and Asa. Asa's actually adopted from China, so thank God he's not in China and he's here in America. Just glad to see everybody again. New chapter here, new network. I really believe in Rumble. I think that's going to be the future. So we'll see how that goes. And thank you all for being here tonight.
Absolutely. Last shot of the night to UT for helping me out tonight. I appreciate it. And
I got no alcohol left. I drank.
Oh, don't worry about it, brother. I love you. Everyone, have a good night. God bless every single one of you. Latest.